welcome to page 43 of the videos for my graphic novel of comic strips called Found Earth. If you'll forgive me, I'm playing with the audio as I record, so there we go. Okay, I think we're pretty close to there. So I'm recording this at 6:30 in the morning on Saturday, and everyone else is asleep. So I'm going to try to be enthusiastic about this while at the same time being quiet, because I am directly beneath my wife and I's bedroom, and I will attempt to not wake her up. So, okay, so this is page 43. We're chugging right along. We're 2/3 of the way done with this volume, and there's only 2 more to go. I picked a really large project to be ambitious with on my first attempt, and I do not recommend it for anybody. Small projects. Start with small projects. Work your way up, because this project feels like it's never going to end. I will finish it. Oh yes, I will finish it. It just seems like it's taking forever, and my daughter's getting anxious to do the project that she wants to do with me, and that is what is next. I'm also, while I'm doing this, because one project is never enough for me and I don't have enough to do, I've taken on doing another comic strip during my lunchtime, which lowers the expectations for the quality high-end stuff that I do with this, I guess. It's just a 4-panel thing I've been sketching out at lunchtime. So far it's about 9 pages long. It'll probably end up being about 10 or 11, maybe 12. And then it'll be a short little something that I worked on, and then I'll have something accomplished and I can feel like I've actually done something that I can show the world. As soon as I get it inked and all that stuff, I will start posting it on Patreon, and you guys will get to see it. I think I'm going to leave it as an exclusive, at least until I can get it published with some of the extra ISBN numbers that I'll purchase in the 10 batch that I'm working on. So we'll go from there. I don't know. It was inspired by a friend from high school's child. Their school project that they brought home. They had said something that clicked on all cylinders for me, and so I took that idea and ran with it. Yeah. So this page has kid being kidnapped and carried off by a pile of bushes, and it's mostly a visual gag. There's a slight one there about he won't stop talking until the other person tells him where he's going, and he shoves a bunch of leaves in his mouth. It's a funny, quick little gag, but it moves the story along, and that's what each page does. It just moves the story along just a little bit. So it does its job, and it's funny and it's humorous, and I hate drawing leaves. I know, I put leaves in everything. I'm drawing a story that basically takes place in nature. Once upon a time, when I lived in Akron, or Kent, Ohio, I did a mural for somebody, and the cost analysis was vastly underestimated, as was the time, and I ended up drawing 2 trees, 1 tree, but I ended up painting every single leaf for these trees. The effect was great, however it took forever. I think I spent close to 48, 60 hours on that project, and it took all month to do. So, sorry if I blasted you out there. yeah, just kind of chugging along and doing my thing. There's nothing really exciting going on. I think it's August 18th as I record this in 2018, and the kids are starting back up at school here shortly. So this will be exciting with a new puppy in the house and me working third shift and having to sleep. I may have to go back to sleep deprivation mode to get things to where they're going. The good news is that the puppy is getting close to being housebroken. She just spent all night in bed with us, and she only woke us up once to go outside to use the restroom. So the good news is she woke us up to go outside to use the restroom. The bad news is it was 4:30 in the morning when she woke me up. So we're almost there. We're getting there. It only took all summer. But the idea when I'm drawing the same thing kind of repetitive over and over again with this page is to draw it from different angles and at different sizes and so on and so forth, just to make things visual. I also had leaves falling off of the hunter to show the difference in time and to show that there's movement and that the leaves are falling off of the person. So yeah, it's, you do little things to show movement and action when essentially you're drawing the same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. The trick is to just change up how you're looking at it. I recently I follow Tom King and on Twitter, and he's the one that does the writing for Batman. And he essentially said that if you have to draw people standing around talking, at least make it visually interesting so that you don't lose the readers. So have somebody get up and do something while they're talking. Get a drink of water, I think, is what he did. And he actually does it in his books. He had Bruce Wayne get up and get a drink of water while they were standing around talking, which, I agree, does make it visually more interesting. So for this page, I changed angles a lot, and hopefully that worked pretty good. Aside from that, there's not a whole lot going on. We're just gearing up for school, and I'm trying to maintain a routine and trying to get this stuff done and just move along. So I guess if you want to see all the cool stuff, go to the Patreon page, and also Instagram. I tend to post a lot of stuff on Instagram. Late at night, most of my fans tend to be from Ukraine, Russia, France. I think I have a couple from China, but because I tend to post late at night because I work third shift, most of the people that follow me tend to be from the other side of the world. So that's going to be heck going to Comic-Cons over there, but c'est la vie. I take the fans where I can get them, I guess. So it's about 6:28 in the morning on Saturday, and this is my day to draw. So I'm going to continue to draw the next page. I think I'm on page 21 of volume 2, so I have a little leeway in here, and that's what I wanted. I wanted some leeway, some give and take, just in case I couldn't get to it in a week or two, and that way nobody would notice that there was a gap. So I hope you all have a good week. Thank you, Scott Snyder and Joe Lambden, for your support. And if anybody else wants to support, go to the Patreon page. And I thank you both, and I thank you all for watching. And check out the music that's in the credits. And I will catch you all next week. Have fun.